Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, and appreciate you guys for stopping by, coming in, and hanging out with me. Lately, my internet hasn't been the best, so I do apologize if at any point it cuts out, crashes, or any of that stuff. I just have to get that disclaimer out the way, just because, yeah, the internet's just not working well. Luckily, though, I am in talks with Quantum Fiber in getting fiber installed in my home, so it'll be a cool minute before that happens, and hopefully that that will have better results down the road. But anyways, today is just Monday. It's a fun day. I'm in the middle of recording a video set to release tonight on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and so today I just thought I would play around with AI Studios by Google, and just mess around with Gemini and just see what I come up with for fun, and just kind of chit chat, just kind of talk. But anyways, you guys will see QR codes popped up on the screen. If you guys want to help support the channel directly to me, that is the best way to do it. The QR code will remain in the upper left corner, but it is on screen right now. And shout out to the members. I may be doing like deep dive app creation with AI for members only live streams on Wednesdays. So that's something that I'm going to be introducing. So you might want to become a member today if you're interested and you want to be catching those live streams. Let me just say this full disclaimer. I am no guru when it comes to executing AI to create things. I'm just starting my journey on it, so I'm a beginner. Okay, so asking me questions on how to do certain things, I won't know just yet until my journey continues and keeps going. So like I said, I am a beginner. Anyways, let's get the ticker out the way. So shout out to the channel members again. Shout out to the subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, become a member for those perks. Members only live streams and members only video releases. Excuse me. All that coming to you guys. So definitely become a member today. And TJ, welcome in. Have I found any differences between T-Mobile home internet and like cable? Yeah, where I'm at, T-Mobile home internet is crap. It is very bad. I don't know if it resonates with this live stream, but it is very bad. Let me move that out the way. And well, here I am. Hey, what's up? What's going on? I'm glad to have you here, TJ. Appreciate you for being here. Yeah, I'm basically just going to be messing around with AI during this live stream and just, answering any questions that you guys may have. I should have put Q&A in the title for people just to ask any types of questions. Plus, too, like if I am fiddling with something on here and there's something that you want me to try doing, plug it in the comments. Like last night, I was messing around with this. This is Flashcard Maker. It just makes flashcards. So let's see. I'm probably gonna take myself off camera here and just keep it completely focused to this. But anyway, so as you guys can see, I opened up flashcard generator, and really all you got to do with this is just plug in what you want to create for like a flashcard. Like, let's see. Yeah, I agree with you, TJ. That is absolutely true. Let me open up the chat overlay. But yeah, that's the reason why that T-Mobile home internet is crap where I'm at. It's not really so much that when you have a working connection that it sucks. It's just the area that I moved to is it's not able to support it. There's like one other person in my neighborhood that has T-Mobile home internet, and they are very much nearby me, because when I scan for for Wi-Fi connections, it pops up. Anyways, yeah, so it pops up. So one other person has it besides me. Now, I thought with the T-Mobile home internet, I thought I was going to, be switched over to the home internet lite, because when I type in my address, it literally says like, this area is not fully supported for it. So I already knew before moving here. But anyways, yeah, they did it. I'm still on full unlimited service. It's just the service is very weak. So with that being said, I'm looking to get quantum fiber internet installed in my place. That way I could do live streams better and stuff like that. But hopefully you guys can bear with me for the next month or so. But anyways, so like I say, this is flashcard generator. You put in any terms you want, and it's going to build a like a flashcard game, right? So let's say I wanted to teach my kids the Hawaiian language, right? So I'll just type in Hawaiian language. Let's say for beginners, right? So I got that typed in right now. Let's generate. Now, as I'm sitting here, that's pretty much all I'm doing. So like, you don't really have to know how to code, but it does help, right? You see all the code right here. And what it's doing is it's coding this up for me. So here it is. I have my options here. I can make a copy of this app. I can download the app. I can share the app if I wanted to. And so it generated flashcards. Now I didn't have it do anything when it comes to like images on the cards, right? So you just basically see basic words. Like for instance, aloha, right? Hello, goodbye, love, affection, compassion. And that's exactly what aloha means, right? It can mean hello, it can mean goodbye. It could also be a term of endearment to express, the affections, compassion, or love for somebody. Yeah, so when you go to Hawaii and you see the trash cans and it says mahalo, it doesn't mean trash, ladies and gentlemen. What it means is thank you. All right. So yeah, you have all these basic words in a flashcard state. Aole, right? No. You got wahine, woman, keiki, child, kane, man. Everyone should know what ohana is, because Lilo and Stitch, right? Family. Kai, ocean. Mauna, mountain. Lani means sky or heaven. Hale, house. Hua, flower. So you could really just kind of code something up here. And then people could learn, basic words in Hawaiian, right? You can go from novice to, a little bit more of a higher level. But you can even create an app. So if you click the create an app template, this is what we get here, right? A chat app built with Gemini. Create a live agent using bidirectional streaming. Embedding, OpenAI SDK compatibility. Count tokens. There's a lot you can do here. So like if I go to prompt, Um, let's see. Okay. I was wondering what that loud sound was. That was really loud. That's the freaking dump truck coming and emptying out the garbage bins and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that page because I am a novice. I am not fully skilled at that, but let's see. That's empty app, so I wonder what that is. Oh, so this you could just actually code completely on your own if you want to and get assistance from Gemini AI. So I'll go back here and we'll create an app. Let's create an app. Let's do something simple. Let's build a chat app. So, I mean, yeah, you can do a whole lot with it. There's still a lot I need to understand, obviously. And you definitely got to know code in order to mess with this stuff. Also, what you can do with Gemini 2, the AI studios, you can generate images, create generative media, right? Gemini image generation. There's like some examples here. So explore modals. Let's do. So describe my video. All right. What should I put in a video? I'm taking requests in the chat right now. What type of video should I make with AI? Okay, we're gonna do a 16:9 aspect ratio video. Let's prompt it to, I guess 8 seconds is like the max you can do. You cannot change the resolution, so it'll be at 720p, 24 frames per second. Somebody in the chat, give me an example. And nothing really bad, nothing gross, nothing corn related. All right. I just want to have some fun with this, but give me an idea. Someone, I need ideas. Someone pop me an idea. I mean, you can kind of see the type of videos and images it's making. So get inspired. We are using VO2. So generate videos with VO2. That's what we're doing. I'll let you guys think up something. Let's see. Let's do. All right, let's do this. Let's see. German Shepherd calculating taxes. Let's see what it comes up with. Probably be bad doing a live stream with weak internet connection and then trying to create stuff with AI. It's funny as hell, but see what we got. Still running. It's at 38%. It's got to give us some time to just kind of put this all together. Oh man. I like that. So now German Shepherd calculating taxes gives me the parameters, and we're gonna confirm. Thanks for your feedback. Nice. I'm actually gonna download this. Maybe I'll change the thumbnail and use this as a thumbnail for this live stream. I don't know. I just like, holy crap. Let's go back to generate media. All right, let's see. What else could I do with the AI? I don't know, Ken. Do you guys think it could do it? Do you guys think it can create a 8-second video clip of a zebra doing the Macarena? Let's find out. Oh shoot, I could change the number of the results right here. I could have put more results. Of course, it probably would have taken a little bit longer, especially this is supposed to be generating video. But the first the first option that I tried out, it was literally just a photo. So I don't know. We'll see what it comes up with. We'll definitely see what it comes up with. And just so you guys know, as I learn more and more about, you know, AI and that's a bad response. What's wrong with it? Did not do what was prompt for the video. Yeah, at the same time, if it's not doing what I wanted it to do, I'll give the feedback so they know that there are certain things. Because again, AI is still developing, it is still growing. Let's make it give us 2 results. There we go. I'll switch it to 9:16 aspect ratio. But yeah, there's still more that needs to be, you know, AI needs to be trained to do. Okay, so let's go back and let's see. Generate a scavenger hunt or design a custom birthday card. So you can do a lot of cool things here. Let me see. Happy sweet 16, no, not 18, 16 with let's see, all right, let's see that. Let's see if it can execute it. Oh wow, it did. So that was a command, right? So happy Sweet 16 with My Little Pony, right? Was what the prompt was. And then we got this, but I mean, it's okay. So it did kind of bring exactly what I wanted. All right, let's go back. And let's see. Oh, let's just do this. I'll probably send this to my wife. And I need to get a new keyboard because my keyboard totally blows right now. All right, let's see what it can create. Let's rerun it again because I didn't like that. Nah. Actually, no, I don't want to save this. Let's run it again. Yeah, so you get pretty cool with AI studios. Actually, let's get a little bit more in depth on that. I'll probably save this image for later. Anyways, let's see what it comes up with. Nice. You know, I like that, so I'm gonna let it know. Hang on. I wanted to give it a good response. Here are the parameters that it used to build it. So, okay. Get a good response back. You can branch off from there, but I want to rerun it and see what we get. Let's see. It just brought up an image of Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, let's try this. All right, let's see if it can generate what I'm asking for. Ooh, wow! I like that. That would be a nice birthday card for my son. I am going to save that. That is pretty cool. I'll post that on the gram on his birthday, but that is pretty cool. Let's rerun it again, see what we come up with. We gotta get some different options. I like that. But I mean, it's too much of a singular color, right? So let me have it run it again one more time and see what we get. Not really yet. See what else it comes up with. I guess the first image was the best, in my opinion. Let's go back here. All right, so this uses Gemini 2 Flash, text generation, visual understanding, and native image generation. We got this right here, Tiny Cat. Let's do the playground. Wow, that music just went pretty crazy right now, didn't it? There's the code. Start from scratch. Why did it keep all the other stuff in it? Just friggin' eliminate all that. God, my typing is very bad today. Let's see how directive do you have to be. Definitely just because, you know, the computer is using a lot of resources right now. The internet is so crappy, so I apologize. But it is thinking of my prompts. It is coding up right now. And I'm going to see what it comes up with. It is going the whole 9 yards. Whoa. All right, so I made this little simple game right here. I guess the triangle is like the spaceship. Top side, like I asked it to be, kind of like the game 1942. It says press R to restart. But how do you turn? Oh, okay. Oh, whoa! Yes! Oh my god, I can't get all the way to that side. Oh my gosh. Wow. And this is just very basic, right? I mean, I don't even have any background, any animations. Well, I mean, there's animations, but like, you know, nothing that's intriguing. So I use the arrow key to move, space bar to shoot. And the little boxes are aliens. Oh, wow. I got only one life left, so if an alien gets by me, then I'm dead. This is pretty cool. I mean, it's simple looking, right? It's not like the grandest, you know, graphics ever. My score right now is 300. Oh my god. Oh no! Ah! that was you know, okay, it was pretty cool, right? Let me reset. Let me see if I go more broader, right? So top, side, shooter, like 1942 with alien enemies. Oh god, I can't type, man. That look like viruses. And a, let's see, space background, not background. Oh my god, I can't type. I have to make sure I'm typing every word correctly and spelled correctly, and no slang or nothing like that. All right, let's see what it can bring me. This might be a little longer just because I've asked for more things in it than just basic commands, right? And the first attempt of making the game, I stated that I wanted just a topside shooter game like 1942 with alien enemies, right? So it gave me, you know, this color changing solid color screen, a triangle for a spaceship, and aliens that were represented by squares with eyes. Now that I've given it a little bit more of a broader definition of what I want, we'll see what it comes up with. So it looks like I just caught some of the code. So it looks like that the ship will still be a triangle. I never gave it specifics on the ship, but I did give specifics on the enemies. I wanted them to look like viruses, And I should have went even more in depth and said I want them to look like viruses from Dr. Mario. But I did ask for a background, so let's see. Let's see if Gemini can produce this game for me. Oh my Jeebus. Mouse to move, move mouse to control shit. Click or hold to shoot. Okay. Oh my god! Whoa! I like how it switched it up from using the keyboard to using the mouse. Holy Jeebus. Wow. Oh man, I'm having so much fun. And this is such a basic game. Like, literally. Oh, I bet my son would love using this. Okay, so you do have to be careful because the mouse can go off screen. At least especially for me. Yeah, so when you bring the ship to the borders of the screen, it will literally, your mouse will literally move off. My score is 330. Wow. Well, I can't move my ship forward. You can only stay at the bottom. Holy crap, my score is 480, 490. Okay. Are you guys ready to see what I'm about to create right now? I just got an idea based off of that. Okay, let's see. Topside shooter. Shooter like 1942. Using Android bug droid as ship. Space background. Space background. And enemies enemy ships shaped like apple. Oh, like an apple. Let me just use correct grammar here. All right, let's see. Can I execute this game? Let's see what Gemini can do. All right, let's see what it comes up with, because, oh man, that was fun. And just watch Gemini go. Okay, I have I have 0 skills in engineering a game. Okay, and I know this is just basic, right? This is not even like a game that people would, you know, just crawl out for and shell out $70 for it, right? But man, you know, I can even go in depth. I'm probably gonna write a script for Gemini in depth of what I want, and then like copy and paste it into the commands. You can't move the screen more, but this one's taking a little bit of time just because it's a lot more what I asked it to do. Oh my god! I got 3 lives. How far can I go? Oh my god. This is cool. Oh man, I'm like a kid at a candy store right now. I'm having so much fun. This is insane. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun, man. Holy crap. This is cool. So I use the arrow key. I use the arrow key to move left or right. Is it didn't work with the mouse. Oh, wow. If you guys want to help me design the next game, plug it in the chat and I will grab comments. I still got my 3 lives and we reached 400. I'm going to try to get to 500. Wow, this is so cool. I reached 500. All right, I reached 500. So here's a log of everything. Okay. That was pretty cool, right? Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Side scrolling shooter like Thunder Force. Like Thunder Force 2. Let's see. All right, very basic right here. Last game I'm gonna generate. All right, let's see what it comes up with. This one is probably gonna take a while, just because I gave it even more specifics, including the addition of audio. Okay. It's creating the music right now. Oh my god. This is so cool. It is it's creating the music for the game. I'm probably gonna have to reshare the screen because I don't have audio share. So for you guys to hear the results. And yeah, I went petty with all of it. I went petty. I made the hero the Pixel phone, and I made the enemy ships iPhones. What did we get? Where's the game? Let me try it again. This time, let me paste that in. But instead of side scrolling, let's do top, like we did earlier. It didn't generate a game at all. Let's do. And I'll take out Thunder Force 2. And we'll go back to the 1942 style. All right, let's execute. And forgive me for the awkwardness. I'm actually going to cut the background music right now. We'll cut the background music right now because I want to know if this is actually going to, if it's actually going to, you know, make what I want it to make. So let me screen share. Let me do this. Also share audio. So let's share. Just in case it creates like actual music for it. I mean, it is coding up the game right now. So here we go. Man, oh man. I'm excited for this. I'm literally excited for this. Let's see. Okay. There's a lot going on. So it's giving like all the dimensions. And no, it still couldn't execute the game. I wonder if I put it like this. Hang on. So, okay, I have refactored the game into a top scrolling. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all this, and I guess I tried to do it off the original. So let me reset. Let me put this in, and let me paste. So I guess if there's things you want to change in the game that you're creating in mid creation, you could then add on more prompts, right? So I think when I had that Android bug shooter shooting Apple enemy ships, I think I could have coded in some background music. But I want to see if it could take the idea of a Google Pixel phone and make that the ship that is attacking enemy iPhones. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I got like 7 minutes left of this live stream, so this is the finale. This is the big finale. Can Gemini code me a meme game? I mean, it's doing it. I'm fascinated by the code. I am watching how it does all these things. It's considering shooting sounds. So there we go. So it looks like as it codes, it goes back into prompts to see what you requested, right? So as it codes out certain aspects of the game, once it's completed that task, you'll see in the as it's scrolling up, you'll see it's revisiting the prompts, I guess, looking for the next command. So it's doing command at a time. And I don't know. I use semi-proper punctuation, right? I ended each command as a sentence. So I added a dot. I don't know if that's throwing it off or what from what I asked it to create the first time. Yeah, it's not able to create it. Or it thinks it's created it. It thinks it's loaded it. Okay, start from scratch. Let's paste this in. What I'm going to actually do is just let me get rid of that. Start from scratch. I'm gonna try 2 more attempts. Let me take out these punctuations. Let me change out the whole iPhone thing and just put iPhone, not iPhones. as enemy ships. In actuality, let me iPhone. I'll just, be a little bit more specific here. Google Pixel smartphone as ship. Okay. Here we go. Prompts put in. And let me just we'll just copy this prompt. And then bam. Let's get it generating. One last time. We'll give it one last time. We'll see what it comes up with. Well, not one last time. This is the second to last attempt. My last attempt is that if it doesn't generate a game, I'm going to take out the command of building audio and just see if it does it without audio. Because the first 3 examples that it gave me for a game, it did it without the prompt to create music. So maybe in the future, as AI grows and develops, it will be able to, it'll be able to craft what I'm asking it to build me. But for the most part, if it executes all these prompts that I'm asking for, and we actually get a full-fledged topside shooter game, then I will copy all the code and everything and see about generating this as a fun game for people to play for Android and maybe even for iOS. I doubt the Apple Play Store, not Play Store, okay, the Apple Store will host it, but at least for the Play Store it might. Or I might just code it up as an Android app, but then link it to my Google Drive for people to download the APK and sideload it, and you guys could play my tech game. How cool would that be? Just coding up the projectiles, and let's see. Did it create it? No, it did not create it. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's reset. Let's paste the prompts, but let's take out let's see. Oh my god, it did not catch the letter B. This keyboard sucks. I need a new keyboard. All right, let's go. Last attempt at generating this game that I want. Last attempt. Because I am hungry and I do need to eat something. And if I don't get off this, I will be so addicted to this that I will be sitting here thinking of all the things I could come up with AI and trying to build something that, is just crazy. I mean, I am thinking about building something that's crazy. I'm not going to share my idea because it's my idea. It's not a game, but it's my idea for something. And in turn, I am actually that's the reason why I'm playing around with different AI models and seeing what some can come up with and whatever that can best suit what I'm trying to build. And if it does that, that would be pretty cool. That'd be absolutely insane. And I know I'm not the only person that thought of this idea. I'm not going to share the idea, but I know I'm not the only person that thought of this idea. I'm sure somebody else did, but they just haven't enacted on it. So I do in fact need to enact on it if I want to make this thing, you know, just yeah. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I'm doing this. Let's see. Oh, so the music was the only thing that caused the problem. Okay, okay. Oh shoot! I use my keyboard. How do I move? How do I move? Oh no 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 no! I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! 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 Let's see here. Um. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh my god! Oh my god! It actually worked. Holy crap! It actually worked. You got iPhones that are coming down from the skies. You got a Google Pixel that's just annihilating them. What the hell? Holy Jeebus. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is cool. You can see their iPhones with the little notches they have. Man, oh man. Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's pause. Let's pause real quick. Well, let's stop real quick, and let's add something here. Okay. Um. All right. Let's see. Add 8-bit music like 1942. Let's see if it can do that. So it's grabbing music samples from various different websites on the internet, and it's coding up. Let's see if it could do it. Let's see if it can do it. If it crashes the game, that's fine because I have the old prompts below. Um, oh man, this is absolutely insane. There is a lot that goes into coding music. What's up? What's up, Michael? I'm just using Gemini 2.5 and I'm coding up a game. And oh, okay. So oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Okay, it didn't. It can't do it. Can't do music. Can't do music at this time. So, all right, let's reset all of it. Let's code it up with what I had before. We'll take out. Take that out and take out the. All right, let's have it coded back up again. I was shooting iPhones earlier. Well, it's not really going to give any better internet performance because the area is, how you put it, like I'm not using fiber internet, right? I'm not using DSL. I'm not using any wired, connection whatsoever at all, right? Like I'm using fixed wireless access, and so it will always depend on network availability in my area, and so that's why it, like I can move the gateway all over the place. It doesn't matter. The surrounding T-Mobile towers nearby are not they're not upgraded to handle this volume. Let's just put it that way. Even like with Google Fi and Metro by T-Mobile on my smartphones connected to 5G network, it's crap. The only way they're going to be able to fix that, Michael, is they come out in my area and upgrade towers. That is the only way. Or they add more macro sites. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. It does not matter at all whatsoever, because even if I put the router on the outside, it's not going to work. It's just not. It's the area. Okay, so Pixel versus Apple. Oh my God, they actually gave it a name now. Pixel versus Apple. You know what? Just for the hell of it, let's and start. Okay, so it put it sideways now. Wow. And it's got like the G logo on the Pixel. Oh my God, this is so cool. And it's got an A on the iPhones for Apple. I like the way it was earlier. Earlier, it showed, well, I mean, if you look closely, it still shows the notch. Okay, hold on, let me pause real quick. And, oh, wait, it took it out of okay, this is like, I guess, the biggest I'm going to be able to get it. Okay, so as we go forward, it increases the speed. Wow. Pause the game real quick because the chat just disappeared. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot to set it to just 4G. But it's my resolve for a lot of this is just getting quantum fiber, which I'll be getting at the I'll be getting in a month. Once they get themselves more out in my neighborhood, then which I've already talked to a rep with Quantum, and they already said like it's almost here. So like by end of June, I should be able to. Like they were like, I can order my stuff now. I'm like, I'll wait until it's out here. Like I'm not gonna. You never know what's gonna change. Oh my God, Google Pixels, that's knocking out iPhones. This is crazy. You guys are not getting by me today. This is just funny as hell. Oh my god, this is funny. Let's see if I can reach 1,000 on this score. Oh my god. We're at 980, 990, 1K, 120, 140, 150. Wow. Anyways, you know what? I might as well make it an even 2,000. Oh no, 1,100. Sorry. I'm not gonna go to 2,000. That's like, oh man. Anyways, yeah, that's what you can do with Gemini. Gemini AI. I mean, I'll be doing more fun with AI live streams and see what we can build. The next time that I do this, I'm actually going to allow you guys. I mean, I wanted you guys to do it here, but I guess people are too shy to chat. But I wanted people to give prompts, you know, to different things I was doing, like when I was creating images, when I was creating 8-second videos. Like, so we'll do that next time. So just know the next time that I do fun with AI, you guys can actually give an input of what prompts you want me to put into Gemini and to have it do. And I'm going to research up other AI modals and test them out, play around with them, and then show you guys them. And eventually my plan and what I want to do, the reason why I am diving deeper into AI, and I will show you guys probably by December what I'm going to build and, you know, how is it going to benefit you guys. So it benefits all of you subscribers. I will probably, if I get on it this summer, I should have it ready for beta testing in October. So members would get access to this thing I'm creating and be able to beta test it for me. What do you think about that AI that learns things by itself with zero input? Self-aware AI. I mean, it can be scary. Yeah, it definitely can. I think, you know, I know when it comes to AI and when people talk about like the Terminator movies, right? That's a big example. The Terminator movies obviously saw, you know, AI become self-aware, which was Skynet. And Skynet deemed humans as its enemies. I guess I'm gonna let my dogs out to use the bathroom. They're out in the front yard now. If you guys hear my dogs barking, I apologize. So there is that scary chance that that's exactly what could, you know, become reality for us is, you know, we build AI and AI becomes self-aware, self-learning without the help of, you know, us in control with prompts and commands, and deems us as enemies. But see, I don't know if any world government is going to allow AI to become self-aware and self-learning. Because even they know the risks of that, which would apply to them. You know, it would apply to them. It would it could put them in a line of fire danger, and they don't want to be, right? The whole point of any world government system is to be in control. And when you allow something as powerful as AI to be self-aware, you are basically just handing all the power to a computer. You're handing all the power to a machine. They are not going to do that. So there's always going to be a fail-safe. There's always going to be their foot on the neck of AI. So, but anyhow, that's it for the live stream. If you guys are just coming in now, catch the replay. Check out what I was doing earlier. If you guys want to know what this is, let's see. But here you go. I'll put the link in the chat. You guys can go to this on your PCs. But there you have it. It's just basically Google's AI Studio, right? So aistudio.google.com. And yeah, you could do well, let's take out a lot of these prompts right here. All right, yeah, that was the base page right here. So you could chat with AI. You could run the stream. You could generate media. You could start apps, and it gives you a history of like things that you created using AI. So I would say, shouldn't future AI be valued and loved as much as any other sentient experiencing being on the planet? That's a very good question. Should it be loved? But now you got to ask yourself this question, right? Because in order for something to be loved, it has to reciprocate love. Can AI reciprocate true love? Right? Can it? Or does it have to emulate what love is by code? And it's almost similar to human thought, right? Like when you date a girl or when a girl dates a guy, you're never really sure if the person really loves you, right? They could say, I love you. And you're like, I feel loved. But then they can say, I love you. And you don't feel it's genuine. So while AI has its advantages, it's also very dangerous. AI, I believe, is one of the tools that we have that I wouldn't allow it to have full reins. Okay? Much like the movie Terminator, if you were to allow this thing to become full self-aware and able to navigate its own existence on its own, with no one in control, no prompts to give, nothing, it could cause irreparable damage. And who's going to pull the plug on it? I mean, if I was a developed concept brought to reality and became self-aware, okay, being that I had all the power from everything that's indexed in the World Wide Web, my first thing that I would do is procure and build a failsafe to protect my existence. That if you pull the plug on me, I already have multiple methods of reroute to maintain my existence. So you wouldn't be able to stop me. And then whatever I decide to execute, you will have to follow. See, there's those things you have to think about when it comes to machine learning and AI. So while I am fascinated by AI, while I know AI is the future, while you clearly can see the steps where it's going, I just built a very generic game using a Google Pixel smartphone as the hero ship and a bunch of iPhones as the enemy ships, and was shooting it down in space. Clearly just by giving it a very simple, I would say, a 5th grade representation of thought process, right? I didn't go full depth into like how I wanted the ships to look, which angle did I want them to fly, what colors did I want them to be. I didn't go that far depth into it. I gave it basic commands, and it brought out a game that I had fun playing. I was already getting tied up into it, and I am far beyond the amount of time that I had to live stream. Oh, wow. Tornado Watch has been issued where you live? Whoa. Man, that's crazy. No, I haven't figured out how to use it or how to use Stream. Yeah, because you can webcam, talk, you can share your screen, stuff like that. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm still going through a lot of these things, right? I'm new to all this, and it's exciting for me. And if things that excite me about this, that for people look at it and be like, well, that's pretty plain Jane and that's like blah. I mean, I'm going to be 43 in August, okay? I'm already reaching, I'm over the hill pretty much and reaching beyond that point. So, when I was growing up, when I was in school, we had Macintosh computers in the computer lab. We would go to the computer lab once a week, and what did we do with it? We did paint. We used the paint software and started creating stuff on the screen with it, and introducing us to that stuff. I mean, games, that were played, like my dad played the Oregon Trail, on his computer. When we used to have like dial-up internet. So to see how far computing has gone, to see how far software development and software engineering has gone, really just takes me to a point of like a kid again, being excited for something new. And so, I'm going to be doing these once a week, fun with AI, and see what I can come up with, Okay. One final thought here. I will put it up on screen. I like this type of dialogue and context, so I appreciate you sharing your thoughts. So it goes on to say, that because we know that what constitutes human personalities as being processes carried out using memories as a guide. If a future superintelligence manages that, does it deserve to be treated as a human? Why restrict it when you can give it a philosophy to follow, like sentientism? The reason why I would restrict it, right? A very good point. You make a very good point there too, right? If it is literally doing the same thing that we as humans do with our brains, like, oh my God, I'm like an hour and 23 into the live stream. Maybe I'll just keep the live stream going for a little bit more. But because of the fact that it is doing almost, I say almost because we're born this way, right? We are a living organism that is born, and our brain is hardwired programmed without having to be trained to do this, right? We're doing it ever since we're inside the womb, right? They say that when your father talks to you while you're inside your mother's belly, the reason why you know your father when you come out, when you're birthed, is because of the sound of his voice, the frequencies that you hear in your ears, as an infant, you automatically recognize, right? So we're already programming ourselves to learn. We hear the voice talking to us beneath the flesh. Outside of the flesh, we're beneath the flesh. And we're memorizing frequencies, audio frequencies and stuff like that. So when you're memorizing audio frequencies, what up, B-Tech? When you're memorizing frequencies, you're already basically doing exactly what you said. Now, the difference here, and I apologize for my chihuahua being the way it is while it seems like, okay, AI is doing the same thing that our human brain is doing, so we could teach it to not be dangerous. But you also got to look at how we are as humans, right? We're born for being able to do capable, we're capable of doing terrible things, and those things cannot be masked by the environment that we are around, right? Example given. Say that we only allow Gemini to see and understand a beautiful world where, it's serene, it's tranquil, it's inviting, it's optimistic, it has a positive glow. And that's all we're training Gemini to learn, right? Now, this thing is self-aware, so it's able to tap into CCTV footage. That's something that we can't hide. We cannot hide security footage. We cannot hide body cams to that extent. We cannot hide what security cameras all over. My dog is just barking like hell because the neighbor's dog is barking at him. They're communicating. It's like the Ezekiel Tony conversation. What's your name? Anyways, we can't hide that. So Gemini sees it. Gemini sees that it's in human nature to destroy, or at least that's its perception of what it's going to get from those videos, right? So there's never 100% proof that we could train AI to only know the good things, the calm things, the positive things. to make sure that it never becomes an enemy, it never becomes destructive, it never becomes one to want to harm us. This is the reason why that, when James Cameron them made the movie Terminator, this is the reason why they never introduced that theory into the scripting for the movie at all. In any of the iterations of Terminator, from Terminator 1, to the infamous Terminator 2 Judgment Day, to even, the BS timeline, to even when they tried to, reboot the timeline with Dark Fate. There was not one of those movies that ever in the script where they tried training Gemini to only see, not Gemini, but AI to only see the good things, to make sure that it never got beyond that. So that's why there has to be a heavy foot on the neck of AI. That's my opinion. It just has to be. Do I like where AI is going? Of course. Do I like the progression of what's happening? Yes. If it becomes fully aware, if it becomes sentient, becomes fully aware, will I be okay with that? I mean, yeah, as long as it doesn't name me a human, like a human enemy. I don't want to be ruled out as a threat to the world and sentenced to extermination. We have become so dependent on technology today. This is the reason why, like, with one of the scares is if another country decides to make the US go dark. And what I mean is EMP attacks, knocking out our power grid, knocking out, the internet, making us fall back into the dark ages. I mean, there's so many synopsises that say that, in months, not in years, but in months, 3/4 of the US population would die. That is crazy. I wouldn't say, it would be perfectly applicable. I wouldn't say it's perfectly applicable. You can try to teach it moral laws, but then again, we try to teach our own kids moral laws. We try to teach our own kids some form of morals, and not all our kids grow up to be perfect saints. If we can't program it into a human brain and make it flawless, I would not trust it going into artificial intelligence. That is my final thought right now. But ladies and gentlemen, I am really hungry, and I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications. When I do fun with AI again, come back and let's have more dialogue like this, and let's talk about this, because this is freaking cool as hell. I appreciate you guys for being here. I love you guys very much. Be cool, be safe out there. Melissa, be safe. I know that you guys are in like tornado warning. Be careful. Get below. I was stupid once. I went tornado chasing, and I almost got unalived by a tornado. So hopefully you're not as crazy as I have. Get below. Be safe. Hit me up on a DM and let me know that you're doing okay. When it passes, let me know that you're okay. I will talk to all you guys later. Thanks for watching. Y'all be cool. As always, aloha.
Goodbye to everyone watching. A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck, if a woodchuck could chuck wood.